Okay. What's the word, man? It's your boy Duke Nukem, man. You know, I was just thinking how I'm not finna bash these young guys and girls no more. You know, sometimes I be on their head. But look, this one right here, this for the parents. This for the parents that be on some straight bull. You know, you don't want your kid to grow up a certain kind of way, but you don't teach them a certain kind of thing. You know what I mean? You want to be mean, but you don't want to reward them for when they do good. You want to be too strict. Oh, well, I got something to tell you. You know, if you want your kid, you know, to be a good kid, first of all, you got to start off strict. Some of them kids need their butt whoop. I don't care what the states say. They need their butt whoop. As long as you hit them on the booty, then it's cool. You can whoop a kid on the butt, on the buns, with your bare hand. You know, they get older, put them on certain punishments and stuff like that. But you start off whooping them on that butt, letting them know that you in charge, you know. But when you whoop your kid, you can't whoop your kid and not tell them why you whooped them. You know, give them the rundown so they won't do it again. Give them the total rundown so they won't get in trouble off the same stuff again. You know, maybe if you let them know, like, hey, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually let them know so they won't be in trouble anymore. Or they won't get in trouble off the same dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Just let them know, man. Let them know certain stuff ain't cool. Don't just be mean to them. Then, if you want to be really mean to them, you know, reward them for some of the stuff that they do. Don't just be mean. Whoop their butt and then reward them for the things that they do right. You know, if you don't never take your kids out, you always got them trapped in the house. You never take them to the movies. You never take them skating. You never take them to play video games. And it's just all about you, then you a bad parent. You know? You got to make sure your kids have discipline and love. You know, I'm not the perfect parent, but I know how to make my kids, I know how to make them feel loved, and I know how to give them discipline at the same time. You know, don't just go beating them up and then not rewarding them. You know what I'm saying? Take them out sometime, man. Let them have fun. That's how they become who they could become, by you taking them to museums, you taking them to, you know, art festivals, you know, you taking them to a lowrider festival, whatever it is. Take them out once in a while, man, and let them know this is what the real life is about. It ain't all about the kids being bad, because sometimes the mamas and the daddies, excuse me, is the reason for all this madness. I'm going to tell you right now, for all you parents that say, oh, they going to smoke weed regardless, might as well smoke with me, you need your ass slapped. Nah, we ain't smoking no weed with no kids. We're not smoking no weed with no 14 and 15-year-old kids that don't go to school. Just as dumb as all our does. You need slapped all over. You ain't finna be talking about, excuse me, might as well smoke with me. You gonna smoke anyway? Nah, you might as well go to this rehab and learn what your brain like when you're on drugs, just a dummy. Most of y'all that start smoking weed at a young age end up never having a job. You know, then it becomes, you smoke weed with the kid, then all of a sudden they stealing your weed. Then all of a sudden they stealing your money to go buy more weed. Now they getting out of control and you can't control them. Now they got a hidden Instagram and a Facebook throwing up gang signs and packing a pistol. But guess what? It's your fault. You the one started all this madness, man. I'm not finna keep bashing the kids. Some of you grown folks need to get bust upside the head and knock some sense into. For real. It ain't these kids' fault all the time. It's these grown-ups' fault. Y'all want to smoke with the kids. You know what I'm saying? And for the girls, you know, for the little girls, for the parents that let the little girls wear those little booty shorts, you know, you know it's perverts out here. You know some of those little girls, they got body, got breasts, you know, nice legs and stuff. I got 7 daughters, man. 3 teenagers. They all got booty. And all the guys think they adults. No, nigga, these is my daughters. So I know they're allowed to wear what they want to wear, but sometimes you got to think about the perverts, man. You see how they do in the Muslim countries? They cover their girls up so nobody can lust over them. You know, guys is lusting over these little kids and these little girls, man. So it's best that you keep them covered up. Like I would try my best to keep them covered up, you know, and some long sleeve stretchy pants or something like that, you know. That way, these weirdo guys, you know, they won't be looking at your daughter like that. And then once they get 15, 16, they already used to dressing like this. Now they wearing Daisy Dukes, and now you mad. But look, you already started that, the way they dressed. It's your fault, parents. It's your fault. If you don't want them to dress a certain way, then you have to discipline them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be letting them look like that. Don't be letting them walk around with them little bitty shorts. When your boyfriend is at the house, tell him to put some clothes on. No pajamas, no Daisy Dukes. You know what I'm saying? It started at home. It's not always the kid's fault. It's you parents' fault. A lot of the times, 9 times out of 10 times, it come from home. You know, if I heard that my son is talking nasty to the girls at school, I'm about to demolish that boy at school in front of everybody. Hey, if they want to call CPS or the police, are you guys going to take him when he get out of control? No. So I'm going to nip this right now. Nip it. Bloop. Cut it. Bloop. Go right to the school and make them feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Then most of you parents, you don't want to buy your kids, you know, shoes and socks and stuff like that. You got to spend some money on your kid. You know, that way they feel comfortable at school. They don't have to be Jordans and all that. There's plenty of shoes that cost under $40. Nice shoes. Nice shoes. They don't have to be expensive shoes. You can have 10 pair of regular shoes, and as long as they look good, you got swag. All these kids, they want Michael Jordans and iPhones. Nah, man. You better take this Android and these Reeboks and be cool and be happy that they brand new and you got 3 or 4 pair, you know? So a lot of these kids, they want to look good when they go to school. So parents, you have to help the kids look nice. You can't be doing no marijuana with your kids. You can't be drinking with your kids. You can't be having a gun around your kids and think that your kid not gonna get a hold to it. Your gun need to be in the safe. It need to be locked away. And if your kid get a hold to it and take it to school, you need to be charged for it. You need to be charged for it because it's your responsibility to lock that gun up and make sure them kids don't get a hold of it and don't hurt nobody in the process of your mistakes. So this right here, this video is for the kids, mothers and fathers. It's not for the kids. It's for their parents. You know what I'm saying? I was growing up I didn't really get nothing. I didn't get no shoes and stuff like that when it was time to go to school. So guess what? I wanted to go to school looking nice, so I stole shoes and clothes. But it became to a point where I didn't want to steal no more like that. I didn't have money to wash the little clothes that I had around the house. So I said, forget it, I ain't going to school. You know, certain stuff make you just say, forget it, especially when you're that age. You gotta motivate them kids and make them want to do stuff, you know, make them feel good about themselves when they get up in the morning. Don't make them mad before they go to school, you know, trying to argue with them. Talk to them about their homework. Talk to them about stuff that they will learn for that day. Don't be negative, parents. Some of you parents can be negative with a bad hangover and you want to take it out on your kids. Y'all need to grow up too. It ain't all their fault. So this is for y'all. If you're not one of those parents, you don't have to worry about it. If you are one of those parents, think about it. All right? And God bless you. Be good. Be nice. Be positive. Stop being angry. And once you ask somebody how they doing today, maybe that'll change the whole world. If everybody asks one person how they doing today, it'll be a better world. Peace out.